Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, thank you everyone for coming. My name is Colleen, and welcome to my mom's Juice Plus Freedom Revolution event. You may not know everyone speaking on this call, but we are partnering together in order to share a message of hope with mission-driven people. You have been invited because my mom respects you and cares about you and would love for you to know what we are up to. This call is meant to just be relaxed and fun. You won't have to buy anything or do anything. Just being here to show your support is enough. For the first few minutes, we're going to talk about family health. You'll hear information and inspiring stories of people taking their health to the next level and helping others do the same. For the rest of the call, we will talk about the organization that my mom has partnered with. The Juice Plus company has allowed people all over the world to create additional options and a sense of fulfillment. Maybe something will stand out to you and you'll think of someone who needs to hear this message as well. So thank you everyone for coming. To kick it off, I'd like to just ask a question about health. Would you agree that being healthy today can be a challenge? Can't see you guys, so I can't tell if you're nodding your head, but it's so true, isn't it? We'd all love to look good, feel good, and live a long, active life. But we know it's our job to make this happen, but unfortunately, it can be complicated, unpleasant, and time-consuming as well. That's where we come in. My mom and I, along with thousands of others around the world, are part of a movement called Healthy Living Revolution, where we are helping people take their health back in ways that are simple, doable, and fun. The foundation of good health, however, is good nutrition. We have to flood our bodies with the most important foods we could ever eat, which are raw fruits, vegetables, and berries. We're supposed to eat 9 to 13 servings every single day, but almost no one does, and definitely not the variety or the consistency we need. That's why we love the nutritional support provided by Juice Plus. This one simple change has taken our health to the next level, and if you've never heard of Juice Plus, let me show you what it is. Okay, so it's 30 raw fruits, vegetables, and berries in capsules, and 15 additional plants in a complete whole food beverage. So these are the capsules here. We have the berries, we have the orchard, and the garden blend. And then our drink mix as well. It comes in little single servings or big pouches like this in vanilla and chocolate. So it all starts with farm fresh nutrition. Fruits and vegetables lose a lot of nutritional content when picked early and shipped long distances. So the Juice Plus company solves that problem by working with some of the best mid-sized family farms in North America. The juicing and drying facilities are located close to the farms so that once harvested, the produce promptly goes through a proprietary juicing and drying process. Also, the whole food is used, so including the peels, leaves, seeds, all of it, whenever possible, for the greatest amount of nutrients. And the end result is highly concentrated nutrition in capsules and chewables for children. And it's also tested by independent experts to ensure natural purity as well. So the chocolate and vanilla complete is vegan, gluten-free, whole food protein, fiber, amino acids, and fruits and vegetables in a shake. It's great for any meal, post-workout recovery, or a mid-afternoon snack. And here's what I love about Juice Plus. It's scientifically proven. Juice Plus is the most researched nutritional product in the world with 37 published studies in peer-reviewed medical journals. It's like the top research. It's a food, not a vitamin. As you can see, it has a nutrition facts label as opposed to a supplement label. And it's the same label you'll see on a bag of frozen broccoli in a grocery store. Or like a bag of apples. The government considers this real food, which it is. There's no warning label. It's safe for people of all ages, pregnant, nursing mothers, children, elderly, and even professional athletes. We also have the Juice Plus Omega blend, which is a completely plant-based omega, complete bars and Tower Gardens as well. And those are all other excellent ways to help people add more whole food to their diets also. We also have a 4-month program with a 10-day jumpstart called Shred 10 that helps people jumpstart their health in a really fun, supportive community. You can check out www.shred10.com if you'd like to learn more. The Juice Plus capsules and complete shakes combined with 45 whole plant foods every day. That's what you're getting into your body every day when you're eating all of that. Imagine your health in 4 months, 6 months, or a year, if that's what you were doing every single day. I personally have been eating Juice Plus for a little over 2 years now, and when I first started, I didn't really have any expectations of what it was going to.
You froze. She's logging off and logging back in. Hang on, technical difficulties. Okay, while she's trying to log back in, I will share my product story with you guys. So I was pretty sick for quite a few years. I didn't really know what was wrong, but I know I had 5 babies over 10 years, and I went right into menopause, and it took a pretty heavy toll on my body. I ended up having developing some food allergies. I was diagnosed with thyroid disease, autoimmune disease, IBS, leaky gut, and I wasn't absorbing nutrients. So I tried many special healing diets and protocols, but wasn't really healing. I was so cross-reactive to foods that I was just eating bone broth and lightly steamed veggies. So Colleen introduced me to Juice Plus, and after a lot of resistance, I finally decided to try it. And this isn't a typical response, but I was so nutrient deficient that I saw immediate changes. I I called it my veggie crack because I had so much energy immediately because the Juice Plus is so readily bioavailable. It was the final piece of the puzzle on my healing journey, and it's made a huge difference in my life. And I think we have Colleen back on now, so she can.
Yeah, sorry guys. My internet died, so I had to log in on my phone. Technical difficulties. Anyway, so yeah, like I was sick all the time and never knew what was wrong with me. I was dealing with extreme fatigue, seasonal allergies, had some anxiety and depression I was working through, and just in really, really poor condition. And like I said, that was going on for about 8 years until I was introduced to Juice Plus, and I took it or I started taking it and had been on it for about 2 weeks, and also had changed some of my lifestyle habits as well. I started, working out and eating better and just all across the board making some changes, but noticed such a huge difference in my energy levels and mental clarity. I was like, okay, there's something to this. So here I am 2 years later, and I am the healthiest that I've ever been. I can't really remember the last time that I was sick for, any amount of time. And I'm not dealing with seasonal allergies anymore. My anxiety and depression is gone. I'm just a completely different person. And like my mom said about hers, it's not a typical response to just notice such a huge difference right away. But I think that anytime someone is as sick as we were, it is pretty typical to have that some sort of immediate response, because it is so readily available to our bodies. And if you're not getting that kind of nutrition, which no one is, then of course you're going to notice a difference. But there's a lot of people who have been taking Juice Plus for 4 or 5 years and they don't necessarily notice a difference. But that's where the research comes in, and that's where we know that it is doing a lot for our bodies on the inside, whether we feel it or not. So that's super important that we have that research behind it as well. So let's see. So, we could, share information all day, but the best part of the healthy living revolution is how Juice Plus shows up in everyday life. It's not about treating or curing specific conditions or diseases, but just really the experience of it and how each person can benefit differently from it. So before we move on, I'd like to share a website that we have created as a resource for anyone to use. After the call, you can go ahead and check it out, but I would write this down. It's www.healthylivingrevolution.com, and there's a family cookbook, there's children's activities, there's educational webinars, and other free resources for you to use and look into. So now we're going to transition to hearing about the company behind Juice Plus. As you can see, our main mission is to bring freedom through improved health. It's important to know that 80% of Juice Plus is purchased by customers who have no affiliation with the company. So we're not one of those companies where we sign every single person up who's ever taken it as a representative. So that's not what we're about. We want to make sure that people, want to become a part of the company, really want to make a difference in the lives and the health of the people around them. And this business is not for everyone, but there are those who are looking for another type of freedom. So like I said before, we're not going to ask for anything. We simply want to share why we love the business and what it's done for us. Perhaps you'll think of someone, even just one person in your life, who needs to hear what's possible. So before we jump into stories, let's address 3 common questions about our business. Number 1 is, how does it work? So it's called a virtual franchise. We pay $50 per year to own our business. We have an online office and personal website. We run business from pretty much any device, anywhere. So no matter where you are, as long as you have access to your phone, you can run this business, which is really awesome. The company manufactures Juice Plus. It delivers it, bills and collects from the customers as well, and then it pays us by direct deposit each month. We just share by word of mouth, and the company does the rest, which makes it really easy for us because we don't have to stock any product or anything, which is something that I would not be able to do. The only Juice Plus we touch is our own. So like I said, you don't have to have a huge stockpile of it in your garage or your closets or anything like that. I would not be able to do this business if that were the case. And then another thing is that all commission levels are permanent. So, if for some reason, say someone has made it to the top level or top commission position in the company, and something happens and they're not able to work their business for a couple months or a year or whatever amount of time, when they decide that they want to take it back on or they're able to take it back on, they come back in the same spot that they left. They may have to do a little bit of rebuilding, but they're still going to be making that same amount of money or the same amount of commission, which is really, really awesome. The other thing is there's no quotas or minimums. The company literally just pays you for what you're going to do. Whether you have 2 customers or 40 customers, doesn't matter. It's totally up to you what you want to do with it. So people can share a little or a lot with freedom to choose at their own individual pace as well. There's no glass ceiling or income, or no glass ceiling on income or territorial restrictions, and the Juice Plus company is in over 20 countries, which is really cool. The other thing is, what's so great about the Juice Plus company? That's the second question that we get. So it was founded almost 50 years ago, and our original president, Jay Martin, is still at the helm today, which is really cool. It's also privately held and debt-free, and over 20 billion in sales have been made from Juice Plus. And we right now are on track for 1 billion a year by 2020, which is crazy that it's that big of a company and it's still privately held and debt-free. Money is made in 4 ways. We have retail profit, commissions, one-time and residual bonuses, and family insurance. So at the top positions, there's top 2 positions in the company. Families are eligible for benefits, full benefits, including medical, dental, disability, life, long-term care, chiropractic, prescription, college tuition assistance, holiday bonuses, and a monthly expense allowance, which I don't know any other company where you are your own boss or you have your own business, but the company provides full benefits for you. That does not exist from what I know. So this can be for short-term cash flow or a long-term wealth building or retirement strategy, whatever you want to do it as. And then number 3, what has the Juice Plus company done to make a difference? The Juice Plus Children's Health Study provides Juice Plus for children for free. So we have over 1 million families to date on Juice Plus for free because of this study. That's the largest study of its kind as well, done anywhere, and it's really cool that we're able to impact the health and the lives of families in such a big way. We're also a title sponsor for the St. Jude's Marathon each year. In 2016, $10 million was raised for the Children's Hospital. We're involved with Boys and Girls Club. We created a technical institute to teach students marketable trades, and 100% of graduates that have been, or 100% of the graduates have been placed in jobs. So that is so awesome. We're also donating Tower Gardens to every Boys and Girls Club across North America in over 4,000 centers. So any rep who is in the area who wants to take on teaching the kids how to grow their food in Tower Gardens, they take that on and the company donates the Tower Gardens for it. And it's really, really awesome that we're able to teach kids how to grow their own food, because it's only gonna, set them up and help them want to live healthier lives in the long run. So we're also donating 10 million complete meals to the Volunteers of America. That's $20 million worth of food that the VOA will never have to buy. And in fact, in 2016, the VOA honored company president Jay Martin in his 3 decades of service, which was really, really special. So not only does the Juice Plus company inspire healthy living around the world, but healthy giving as well. Okay, so I just want to get into our business stories a little bit. And Mom, I'm going to have you go ahead and share your business story, and then I will get into mine.
Okay. Well, mine's very simple. I had such amazing changes with the products that I was just telling everyone I know about it, and I was getting all these people wanting to buy. So Colleen simply said that I should just start my own business and make some extra income. So I did. I love being able to help people get healthy and even help them work towards their own dreams and financial freedom. Helping people has always been my passion, and now I have the time and the money to do it, and I also have the vehicle. So I can pretty much do it when, where, and how I want. I can travel and work from anywhere, and I love to travel. And I'm able to give more in time and money than I ever could before. And one of the greatest things about the business, other than the income and the travel, is the people that I work with. It is the most positive, uplifting, encouraging community. It's like family, or sometimes even stronger than family. I absolutely love it. And going to conferences is really, I mean, I told somebody the other day, I'm kind of a conference junkie because I absolutely love it. We learn a lot and get to hang out with really amazing people. And actually, it was Colleen had invited me to a conference before I even got into the business. And that's what really sold me on it. Not just that I was excited about the products, but I wanted to be a part of a community like that, a community that is completely committed to helping other people with their health and with their finances if they're interested.
Awesome. Yeah. Community is a huge part of it for me too. So I started the business 2 years ago, and I mainly did it for the discount on product, but I had no idea the kind of opportunity I had. It wasn't until I went to my first conference, actually, 2 months after signing up as a distributor, that I like really, really started to catch the vision of it. Just a little backstory. I've always lived a life kind of surviving paycheck to paycheck or having to ask others for help financially. And I also grew up kind of in an isolated situation, just from a lot of things, especially one of those things being like a lot of friendships or a lot of connections in general. I was homeschooled, so I just didn't have a lot of like extracurricular stuff that I did. So it was always hard for me to like really make friends, or just really, like, I was always just so socially awkward. So when I went to conference, my mind was totally blown. Not only did I see the opportunity to change my finances in a really big way, but my eyes were opened to what true community and friendship looks like. I didn't feel like an outsider anymore, and I also realized I could create an amazing and big life with this business, all while adding value to other people's lives along the way. Being the people pleaser that I am, I instantly felt like I had found my purpose. And 2 years later, I am more passionate and more excited about my future than I ever have been, and it has completely transformed who I am. Two of my most favorite things are traveling and meeting people, and this business has given me the vehicle to do both. People who started as just teammates have become closer than my own family, and in hardly any time at all. And this business is just everything that I was looking for, and I didn't even know it. So I'm very thankful that I was even introduced to the product in the first place, because it led me to this awesome, awesome business opportunity that has become such a huge part of my life now, and I can't imagine it without it. So very thankful for that. But to wrap up, I just want to thank you all for joining us, either live or on the recording. We are excited to network with two types of people. People who are ready to invest in their health and make life easier by adding Juice Plus. It only costs around $2 or $3 a day, and kids can get it for free. And we found it to be the most simple, affordable, and convenient way to get massive amounts of nutrition in our family. The other is anyone who wants to partner with my mom in this worldwide freedom revolution. Our vision is to help people earn stable residual income in order to expand their options while traveling, spending time with family, and making a contribution to the world. We love helping moms have the freedom to choose mom care instead of daycare, with financial peace of mind. We help hardworking professionals have the choice to build their own dreams instead of someone else's. College kids can build a side gig to help pay for school without having to get a job. Empty nesters can increase retirement so there's more than enough to enjoy life and give to future generations. And all of this takes place with a positive, fun community where people can thrive and be fulfilled. So although you're here to support this launch, perhaps you could ask yourself, what if this could be perfect fit for someone in my circles? Who do I know who may be dissatisfied and looking for a solution? As skeptical as I was, I'm thankful that my friend cared enough about me to share Juice Plus because it changed my life. And the best part is I get to work with people like my mom, which is awesome. I can't think of anyone better to put in touch with your friends. Don't you agree? So after the call, you are more than welcome to connect with my mom about it and let her know if you think of anyone who might be a good fit, or if you want to know more about the business or the products, just let her know. But yeah, was there anything else that you wanted to say, Mom?
I just want to say thank you very much for joining us. I appreciate your support. And absolutely, if you can think of anybody who you think might be interested either in the products or in the business, or even would just be interested in information on healthy living, we can share that healthylivingrevolution.com website with them. It's free and available to anybody. Our mission is to educate people and to bring healthy living to people around the world. So thank you again for your time. I really appreciate it. Colleen, thank you for conducting this whole presentation. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, just message me and let me know.
Awesome. Thank you all for taking the time out of your night to watch this and listen. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your Sunday.